Hey, Mr. Clash here with a cleanup episode this time, and unfortunately it is my attack getting cleaned up. So we'll first run through my plan, see my attack, and then see why it went wrong, and see how it was changed a little bit to make it work. So my plan is looking at my troops: 2 giants, 8 wizards, 23 hogs, and 3 golems. Now, looking at this base, I figured I had Teslas to the left of the queen and a double bomb there. Teslas here and double bombs there. That's the only thing that made sense to me. So that's what I planned for. So the plan was drop a giant in there to get the lure from the clan castle. Drop my 2 poison spells. Kill them. Kill the clan castle. Fresh hit, I just assume that's a dragon and 2 balloons. If it was a lava hound, I'd just carry on like nothing happened. Drop 1 golem in this cannon, 1 golem in that cannon. 2 wizards, take out that storage, and a wizard on each of these. As that looks good, drop my jump spell, drop my 3rd golem, drop my king. King will take out the army camp, maybe even hit that, but take out the army camp, and then progress in with the 3 golems. All in. Wizards will come forward, take out these cannons, so they're nullified. King will lock onto the queen, rage him. He might take out a Tesla, which will pop, maybe 2. If not, no big deal, the golems will. If a golem comes over to this side to the Tesla, this archer tower and the barb king will both lock onto it. If the archer tower locks onto it, I will drop 1 hog on the archer tower to take that down. That way I don't lose hogs to Springtrap. After this, the hogs will pass through to the expo, neutralise the big bomb, and get some hogs in. Now I start my hog deployment. Get some hogs in. I have this other giant for distraction, so depending what goes on here, I could drop the giant for distraction for these 3 weapons, or drop the giant for distraction up here. But the idea was just trickle my hogs in, because these little gaps here is where I anticipate to be spring traps. So assuming that's all going well, they will all path this way, more hogs, just reinforcing the hogs as they go. I will have a heal for them here, a heal at the Tesla, and another heal where the bomb is. So my hogs deployment should path around, and that should be game over for this base. It's a clean-up video, so it's obviously not game over from me for this base. So I'll clear this off, and we'll have a look at what went wrong with me, and then how it was rectified for the 3-star. Okay, so I just dropped the giant down. He's tanking. The clan castle comes out. It's a dragon and 2 balloons. So I line up using the shadow on the ground of the dragon and the balloons, and I drop my first poison. Then I waiting for the poison to take out the balloons, drop my 2nd poison. That way more damage goes on the dragon, and I'm never at risk of only just killing the dragon before my poison runs out. Okay, dragon dead. Dragon dead. 1st golem goes in and starts to direct differently. Then I accidentally dropped a hog. So straight off the bat, 2 things have gone wrong. So I've dropped my 2 wizards on the storage. That's great. 3rd golem goes in. Drop my jump spell. Drop my king. And the left wizard just took out that army camp a fraction of a second soon. So now my king has gone shopping. He's going walkabout. I've got 2 golems in the core, 3 golems in the core. No way to kill the queen. My archer queen she took out the cannon. My king is off to the side now getting shot at. So I have to rage him up and drop the hogs in. And at this point, I've got no way to really kill the archer queen, and I've dropped my hogs in just to try and keep the king alive. And I just said, screw this, and dropped all the rest of my hogs in. I knew they were going to be lost to springs, trying to drop the heals where I anticipated, as I said in my plan. Hope against all hopes that some miracle might happen and all of his weapons just suddenly stopped firing and whatever. But that was it. So as soon as the king did not path inside, I knew it was game over. And still tried to get as many percentage as I could, because you never know what can happen in a war. Maybe no one else attacks the base. And quite disheartening, to be honest with you, when you see that your well-laid plan has just turned to garbage because one particular structure was taken out by a wizard 1 second or 2 seconds too soon before you had got your king down. So obviously I was too slow on the king to get him down, even though I wanted that left storage down. Too slow on that, and the right hand side wizards were a little bit slow themselves. So yeah, that's my garbage attack. So let's have a look at how that was fixed up. All right, now as you can see, Slip's troop combination is almost identical to mine. He's just ditched 1 golem for an extra 6 hogs. So that's always the consideration when you're doing hogs, whether you take 3 golems or 2 golems and an extra 6 hogs, or 2 golems and something else. So he's gone for the extra 6 hogs on this one. And same as me, drop a giant, get the lure, and kill the dragon. Now, he's dropping his golems, same side as I did, and this time his left golem has pathed strangely instead of his right one. He's dropped his wizards for funneling, and dropped the archer queen down to shoot the cannon, drop the jump spell, and the king doesn't go walking this time. So maybe my king was just 1 tile too far to the right to go to the elixir storage or something, or I don't know. So his king's gone in, golems have jumped in, everything's tanking, and so he's trickling his hogs in from the left, just as I'd planned, and that's all going beautifully. Drops his giant up the top for distraction, and this is looking exactly like how I'd planned the attack to go. Just trickling hogs in as you need them. Here's some more hogs coming in. That way that you avoid the large bombs. So my plan was sound. My execution was not so sound. So it's nice to see that the plan that you had does actually work. It's only that stuffed it up. So just that last expo to go down. The big bombs were where I had thought. The Teslas were where I'd thought. And doesn't have a lot of cleanup troops. His queen's down, his king's down, but he's got plenty of hogs, and they've taken out the rest of the base. So so Slip cleaned up my mess. He did the attack that I was trying to do. Better deployment than mine, and that's the difference. What a difference it makes just in whether you have 1 tile over when you drop a troop, or you drop a troop 1 second too late or too early. It just makes all the difference in everything else from the rest of the raid from that point on. So here the hogs are just going around. Everything's, like you can tell that this base is finished, and it's just a matter of the hogs going around slowly taking care of everything. And you can see the big difference. Like the amount of hogs that he has left there, he's got a swag heal spell. Mine just petered out and died, because in the end I just gave up and dumped them all because they had no hope. The proper deployment, and the attack works. So thanks Slip for showing us how it's done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.